I got to read you a passage out of this book because it just changed my whole perspective on what it means to be a good conversationalist and that it is a lot more skill based than I was giving it credit for. A lot of people think a good conversationalist is someone who can tell funny stories. That's a raconteur, but it's not a conversationalist. A lot of people think a good conversationalist is someone who can offer piercing insights on a range of topics. That's a lecturer, but not a conversationalist. A good conversationalist is a master of fostering a two-way exchange. A good conversationalist is capable of leading people on a mutual expedition toward understanding. I've put together a list of some of the non obvious ways to become a better conversationalist. Treat attention as an on off switch, not a dimmer. You probably have so many thoughts about yourself dancing around in your head, they threaten to hijack your attention from whatever the person in front of you is saying. The solution as a listener is to treat attention as all or nothing. If you're here in this conversation, you're going to stop doing anything else and just pay attention to this. Be a loud listener. When the conversation takes a happy turn, she volleys back musical verbal affirmations, ahs, oohs, ees, a subtle chorus of encouragements. When the conversation takes a sad or serious turn, she wears a concerned look on her face and sits in attentive silence, allowing a showing pause that invites deeper reflection. Favor familiarity. People have trouble picturing and getting excited about the unfamiliar, but they love to talk about what they know. Make them authors, not witnesses. Good conversationalists ask for stories about specific events or experiences, and then they go even further. They don't only want to talk about what happened, they want to know how you experienced what happened. Then a good conversationalist will ask you how you're experiencing now what you experienced then. Don't fear the pause. A good conversationalist controls her impatience and listens to learn rather than to respond. That means she'll wait for the end of the other person's comment and then pause for a few beats to consider how to respond to what's been said, holding up her hand so the other person doesn't keep on talking. Taking that extra breath creates space for reflection. Do the looping. That's when you repeat what someone just said in order to make sure you accurately received what they were trying to project. The midwife model. A midwife is not there to give birth, but simply to assist the other person in their own creation. In conversation, a midwife is there not to lead with insights, but to receive and build on the insights the other person is developing. The midwife is there to make the person feel safe, but she is also there to prod. There are always ways we're not fully honest with ourselves. The midwife is there to encourage a deeper honesty. Keep the gem statement at the center. This is the truth underneath the disagreement, something you both agree on. Find the disagreement under the disagreement. Why at heart do we disagree? What is the values disagreement underneath our practical disagreement? Don't be a topper. You may think you're trying to build a shared connection, but what you're really doing is shifting attention back to yourself. If you want to build a shared connection, try sitting with the experience before you start ladling out your own. The experience of being listened to all the way on something until your meaning is completely clear to another human being is extremely rare in life. And how cool is it to strive to be a person that can do that? Now, on the other hand, it would be nice to be on the receiving end of it, but that's the conversation for a different day.